I better take a picture of this 10 miles. Siri, can you text Jean?
What do you want to say?
Good news. We are now driving to a Jeep dealership to finally get our built Jeep Rubicon EcoDiesel in Stingray color. It took them almost 3 months to build it.
Your message to Gina says good news. We are now driving to a Jeep dealership to finally get our built Jeep Rubicon EcoDiesel in Stingray color. It took them almost 3 months to build it. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Finally, we're here at the Thousand Oaks Jeep dealer and we are getting our new Jeep. Cannot wait to get our new Jeep.
So if you wanted to pair it and you're like, all right, I want it on my third one, you just press and hold. And it's already paired. So
Okay.
I switched that already.
Okay.
To tune the radio, you have a few different options. So you can use the dial here, which a lot of times is very quick and easy.
Right.
You have the pin pad here, so if you know what station you want, you can type it in, hit OK. It'll
Okay.
take you right to the station. Or you have the little arrows here.
Okay.
Audio will take you to your audio settings, so that's just a quick shortcut to that. You'll see that there's another way to access it. And a lot of this stuff, if you're not sure, just hit the buttons and play around with it, because you'll find that there's multiple ways to access this whole
Right.
thing. So we'll pair your phone first. So let's pair your phone really quick. Pair on your phone. Yes, I hit pair. This one your favorite. And then on here, this is just letting you know that on the steering wheel, you have the voice command buttons. You can say, hey Siri, call so-and-so. Yeah. And then if you wanted to pair another phone, it's really easy. You just go to settings.
Okay, hold on. Let's try it. Hey Siri, can you text Nicole Jeep?
What do you want to say?
Nicole, thank you very, very much for a job well done with our Jeep build. You're awesome.
Your message to Nicole Jeep dealership sales Thousand Oaks says Nicole, thank you very, very much for a job well done with our Jeep build. You're awesome. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
What used to be like downhill descent, but it's just your cruise control for going at slow speeds. So when you guys are off-roading, it'll keep you at that slow, steady speed. So it's like if you're doing rock crawling and you're going slow, maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour, it'll keep you at that constant speed.
Do I need to press that or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But that would be like if you're in 4 low, then you would use
Yeah.
this.
So I don't have the hill descent anymore
No.
with this one.
But this is basically like your
Okay.
hill, what was hill descent.
Okay.
Traction control off, that will go off automatically when you get into the 4 low. Otherwise, if for whatever reason you wanted to turn off, you just hit it and then the button will light up.
Assuming I'm not in 4 low, how come other people press this? For what condition?
Some people like to have the back end kind of slide out for whatever reason. Like on, more of a sports car, people like to have that
Oh, okay.
movement in the back end.
Okay.
If they're going
Okay.
through the canyon or something, they like the traction control to be off. But for most situations, you would leave it on.
Okay.
This is the automatic start stop. So if that was driving you nuts, it's a great feature. Sometimes if you're sitting in traffic and you keep, stop and go, then sometimes, to me, it can get a little bit annoying. So you can hit this button to turn it off. Otherwise, it's on automatically.
Okay.
And so that will always be on every time you start the car.
Okay.
Mute is if you just want to mute the radio really quick. You just tap this. It'll mute your music.
Okay.
And then you can either tap that or use the volume button to adjust that. Here you have your USB. So you have your USB ports here, auxiliary port. When you plug it in, you will have the Apple CarPlay.
Okay.
So that'll come up onto the screen. And then that will throw, some of your Apple apps onto there. And then, so kind of going here, you get Sirius XM free for 6 months. You have your AM and FM. Super easy to set your radio station presets. So you just find whatever station you want, just press and hold whichever button you want, and then you'll hear a beep, and then it means it's set.
What's your favorite? Give me just one FM. And just do it one time for me. What's your favorite radio?
We'll just pair this one since it's on here. Oh, so if you wanted to use your maps, you would have to plug your phone in, and so it'll charge your phone at the same time. It'll throw a bunch of apps onto your screen.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, that's what I was kind of getting to next. So
Okay.
what will happen is you'll put your phone charger in here. You'll plug your phone in. It'll charge your phone, and then the phone icon will change. And so it would be Apple CarPlay, and then a bunch of apps will show up on the side of the screen. So have like messages, phone, Google Maps, Apple Music.
Okay.
So then you can access those apps just directly on your screen.
Okay. So right now, the GPS won't work for now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has to be
Yeah,
like
you have to be
wired.
plugged in.
Okay. Okay.
So we did that. If you wanted to pair another phone, it's super easy. So you just go to settings and then add device. So then now you have your access to your media. So if you wanted to come in here, this is where you'd have access to your USB ports, your Bluetooth, and then your auxiliary port.
Oh. Okay.
So if you wanted to play like music from your phone and that sort of thing,
Okay.
that's how you would connect it here.
All right.
Again, that's climate. And then if you go into apps, you'll find that a lot of this stuff is repeated at the bottom.
Okay.
If you wanted to, let's say, turn on your backup camera, you could hit that.
Oh, nice.
You could
Oh,
even
wow, that's
turn
very
that.
clear.
Yeah, you could turn it on while you're driving. I've tested it before. You can leave it on for about 30 seconds,
Oh, and then
and then it'll turn off.
turn off by itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're towing something, or maybe you had someone behind you, or whatever the
Right.
case was, you can definitely turn that on, take a peek, and then it will turn off. Or you can just X out of it. And then
So
if
which
you-
one is that again? Oh,
that's
the
backup
back.
camera.
Okay.
So let's say you're like, I never use the climate on here. I always use this, and you're okay with getting rid of it from the bottom. Just like your phone, you can press, hold, and drag and replace anything at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
And then you can also rearrange them. So you definitely have that ability.
So what about the temperature for the AC? How can you? What number are we on right now?
So right now, so let me X out of this. So you have low for the passenger and then low for the driver. So if I was to hit my arrows, let's say I had it at 70,
Oh, okay.
it would switch there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can do the same thing in the climate here. You know, you could just do
Right.
whichever way you prefer. A lot of
Right.
it's just, personal preference. Some people prefer to do it this way. Some
Right.
people still like the
Right.
dials.
Right. Right. And to adjust the cruise control is still here, right?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, so those are your cruise control buttons.
press this one, and then to set is this one, right?
Yeah.
And then to cancel it.
Cancel is this one right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So set up, down, set your speed up or down.
And then reset on the right side.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. And then on the controls here, you have, again, just repeated stuff. So you have access to your settings, which is also over here. And then you have your backup camera again.
Okay.
Phone, and then settings at some point. I would go through and just play around with it. There's little things in there, like do you want your horn to honk when you hit your lock button? You can change the color scheme, the background, little things like that. If you need to change your clock for whatever reason,
Right.
all
right.
of that's in there.
Okay.
So there's some fun little features in there.
Nice.
And then going back over to your steering wheel, on the left side you have the arrows. Those arrows will toggle through your instrument cluster. So you have about 10 different screens that you can scroll through. So you just hit and then you'll find on some of the pages there's multiple pages that you can scroll either left or right through. So that the screen setup is just letting you know you can actually change what's in the top right and left corner of the screen. So like where the compass is, you can change that to temperature or time.
What about the tire pressures?
Okay, so keep going. Hit an arrow, either up or down. So either the up or down arrow. Yeah. And keep going.
Oh,
right
there.
there.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
And so you'll see at the bottom you've got a dot and then arrows going left or right. That's letting you know you have more pages that you can scroll left or right
Right,
through. So
right,
under the
right,
vehicle
right.
info, now if you hit the right or left arrow,
Is
that one is for your
for
lockers. Yeah.
right? And what's this off-road plus?
So that's just part of Let's see. You have to be in 4 low.
Oh, it says switch to 4-wheel drive before you disconnect, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Should be good. Nice.
Yeah, and so if you keep scrolling up or down, you've got a whole bunch of other stuff. So you can leave.
This one.
Oh, yeah,
right?
there you go. So then go.
This is the one. Yeah.
I thought you meant, so there's another screen. If you have the 8.4 inch screen, it'll actually show a picture of the car. It will show your altitude, your GPS coordinates, all your gauges on the same screen.
So the sway bar disconnect is
this one.
this one?
Yeah. Instrument cluster lighting,
The-
and then your interior lights.
The auto is
Auto's just like the daytime running lights will stay on, the
Okay.
LEDs, and then they'll automatically come on at night.
What's that button there?
That's the garage door opener. If you have a garage door in your house, you
Oh,
can hit the
really?
button, or like a gate. If someone
yeah,
has
wow.
a gate
you
to
can
get
pair
into their
you can
community.
pair it with this
yeah.
Super
one. Yeah.
cool. My first time to know about that.
Yeah, it's a great feature.
I think that's a new feature.
You like it?
It's
Garage
it's
door
perfect. Yeah,
opener.
perfect.
Imagine, very high tech. Okay guys, so this is my first time to drive my new Rubicon Jeep JL. Of course, always buckle your seatbelt. Step on it. And then put it in the drive. Alright, here we go. Driving our first Rubicon Jeep JL. Ganda nitong Jeep guys, panalo. Panalong panalo. Guys, please comment down below what's the best cell phone holder for your rig. So we are doing a drive test right now. Sarap niyang i-drive test. Sobrang smooth. It took us like a month building this Jeep. I mean it's not actually us who build it. The company, we just customize it through online. We build our Jeep. So later guys, I'm going to show you how we do the build your own Jeep process. You know what guys? My husband really wanted to buy Rubicon Jeep. This is his most awaited Rubicon. We prefer driving scenic drive. So of course, you're wasting your gas, you're wasting the mileage of your rig. So we see to it that the place that we are going, we can be satisfied. So I suggest before you go to this place, watch videos on YouTube. You can check on my playlist guys. I have a lot of playlists. I'm pretty sure it will help you a lot because I keep posting every details on my videos. You will see all the highlights of every trails. It's very simple video. It's not that long, but you will see all the details. You will see all the best spots, Instagrammable areas where you can take a picture with your friends.